It is the first day of the World Economic Forum's 56th annual meeting in Davos. The meeting comes against a backdrop of critical global events with the war in Ukraine and the conflict in Gaza, Greenland row, and the protests in some parts of Latin America, especially in Venezuela, occupying most of the conversations. India is all set for a power-packed representation at the annual meeting that will see the global elite discuss the spirit of dialogue in a fragmented world for 5 days, beginning today. India is sending its largest ever delegation with central leaders and representatives from 10 Indian states wooing global investors. The pitch comes as the World Economic Forum's chief economist's outlook for January 2026 revealed a cautiously evolving global economy. The survey indicates that while some global growth expectations have improved compared to last year, uncertainty still looms amid uneven regional prospects and structural headwinds. In a notable signal for investors, South Asia, driven by India's strong growth trajectory, ranks among the most optimistic regions, attracting particular attention from the global business community. The states including Maharashtra, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Assam, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana and Kerala are actively engaging with multinational companies and financial firms to attract scalable investment and showcase India's growth potential. All eyes will be on US President Donald Trump, who is expected to make his first appearance at the summit in 6 years. Trump's keynote speech on Wednesday is likely to focus heavily on concerns back home. Despite the international setting, Trump will be the one to take the largest delegation ever, and at least 5 cabinet members will be present with him, showing the summit's great political implications. Just ahead of the meeting, US President Donald Trump invited Prime Minister of India to join his Board of Peace initiative, which aims to resolve global conflicts, starting with the Gaza conflict. This as the tariff tussle with India and the United States is yet to settle. WION's assistant editor for foreign affairs, Sidhan Sibol, has sent us this report from Davos in Switzerland, decoding the focus of the key economic forum and what's there for India.
Stage is set for the World Economic Forum here in Davos, Switzerland. Now we know that this forum is seen as the key networking forum where the world's who's who, the most influential people gather. But this year the focus is as to how to deal with increased challenges, including of course Donald Trump's tariffs. He, of course, will be present along with his entourage of top cabinet officials, including Lutnick and Marco Rubio. And the presence of European leaders is something that will be carefully watched, given the fact that how Donald Trump has increased his rhetoric on Greenland and also threatened tariffs on countries, the European countries supporting Greenland and Denmark. But for India, the big takeaway will be as to how his policies on tariffs go forward. Tariffs are here to stay, but we also know that this week could see the US Supreme Court coming up with its own decision on the validity or the legality of the tariffs announced by the US President Donald Trump in last 1 year. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Sidhan Sibol for WION in Davos, Switzerland.